everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to enroll Thrivecart Learn user on Gravity form submission. So let's suppose I am running online course business and I am collecting all my leads with the help of Gravity forms. Now I want that whenever there is a new form submission, the student should be automatically enrolled in my Thrivecart Learn account. Doing this manually will be a very time consuming task, so I am completely going to automate this process, and to do this automation I am going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Gravity Forms and Thrivecart. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a way that whenever there will be new form submission in my Gravity Forms, the student will be automatically enrolled in this Thrivecart course. Now, if you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to see how to enroll Thrivecart Learn user on Gravity form submission. For this, I have created an automation workflow where I have built connection between Gravity Forms and Thrivecart Learn Plus with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now we are going to check this automation workflow once. For that, I am going to open a form in my Gravity Forms, and then if a student is created in my Thrivecart Learn Plus, this means this automation workflow is working fine. So here I have opened my form and I am going to fill some dummy details. After the form submission has been done, a learner should be created in my Thrivecart. So let's open my form and I am going to fill some dummy details. So here let's say my first name is Edmin. My last name is user, email address is edmin52@pabblitudes.com, mobile number is this, and now I'm going to click on this submit. Here I've successfully done this form submission, and then a learner should be created in my Thrivecart. So let's open my Thrivecart and refresh this page once. And here I can see that I've instantly and automatically created this admin user. The email address was edmin52@pabblitudes.com. You can also check that this user has been enrolled in the course by clicking on this view profile. And here you can see that this user has been enrolled in this Python for Beginners course. So this is how this automation workflow will run. And now to learn how to create this, let's start creating this from the beginning. In this video, we are going to learn how to enroll Thrivecart Learn user on Gravity form submission. For this, we are going to create automation between Thrivecart and Gravity forms with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect/inr/ in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in, and here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now, and it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. Now if you want to create a new folder, you simply have to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow button, and first I need to provide the workflow name, and then I have to select the folder in which I want to save that workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to enroll Thrivecart Learn user on Gravity form submission, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and here I am going to select this forms automation and then click on create. Now here, as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to enroll Thrivecart Learn user on Gravity form submission, which means whenever there will be form submission in my Gravity, a user will be automatically created in my Thrivecart Learn, which means whenever there will be form submission in my Gravity forms, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So when form submission happens in Gravity forms and then action says do this, then create user in my Thrivecart Learn account. So here in my trigger application, I'll be taking Gravity forms. And then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new response. Now I need to make connection between Gravity Forms and Pabbly Connect, for which a webhook URL is provided to me. And this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Gravity Forms with Pabbly Connect. So reading the help desk, I am going to build this connection, and to make this connection, let me open my Gravity Forms. So this is the app dashboard of WordPress, and Gravity Forms is a plugin of that. So I have installed that from over here. Now on the top where you can see this forms, I will click on this and go to this forms. So here you can see all the forms that have been created. I am going to use this inquiry form, and for that I am going to click on this edit option, and then I have to click on the settings and then go to form settings. Now if I scroll down on the left hand side, I can see this webhooks option. I will open this. Now this webhooks feeds has appeared, and I am going to click on this add new. Over here I need to name this webhook, provide the webhook URL, and then I have to provide the rest of the details. So here let's say the name of this webhook is testing123, and then I have to provide the request URL. So this is the webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'll go back to my Pabbly Connect workflow, copy this webhook URL and paste that webhook URL over here. Then I have to select my request method. My request method is post. I have to select that from here, and then the request format will be JSON. So I'm going to select that. Now over here you can see the field that is there in my form, and then the request body. I'm going to select this as all fields, and I need not require this, so I'm going to skip this. Now after adding the webhook URL and all these details, I'm simply going to click on the save settings. Now over here settings updated, and I have successfully added the webhook URL which I was provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow here in this particular form, inquiry form. And now that I have added this webhook URL, let's go back to Pabbly Connect. Over here I can see this waiting for the webhook response, and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now this means, so as to get the webhook response over here, I need to do a test submission, for which I'll be opening that form where I've built the webhook connection. After the form submission has been done, all the details should be captured here in this workflow, and this will show us that the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Gravity Forms, that is successful. So here I am going to open my inquiry form where I have added my webhook from Pabbly Connect, and to open this form I simply have to click on this preview on the top. Now I'm going to fill some dummy details in all these fields. So here let's say my first name is dummy, last name is user, then my email address is dummy75@pabblytudes.com, and the mobile number is this. Now I'm going to click on this submit. And here as soon as I've done this form submission, these details should be captured in my Pabbly Connect. So let's open my Pabbly Connect workflow. And here I can see that I've instantly received the response. The phone number that we added was this one. Email address was dummy75@pabblytudes.com. The name was dummy user. Here as soon as I've done this form submission, I have received that response here in this workflow, and this means the connection setup that we have created with the help of this webhook URL between Pabbly Connect and Gravity Forms, that is successful. Now whenever there will be form submission in my Gravity Forms, I will start receiving the response here in this workflow. Now moving on to the next step, whenever there is form submission in my Gravity Forms, I want to enroll Thrivecart loan user. So then in my action application, I am going to take Thrivecart loan plus, and then in my action event, as I want to create a new student in a course, I am going to select my action event as this, and then I am going to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection, click on save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection. And now to make this connection, I have to enter this token. So I am going to follow the help desk given below. I am going to click on this hyperlink, and then I am going to click on this API keys view settings. Now over here, I am going to click on this create API key button, and then I am going to name this API key as, let's say, dummy key. And then I am going to click on this create API key. Now I am simply going to copy this API key and paste that over here. After pasting this new token, I am simply going to click on the save. So here Thrivecart Learn Plus is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the rest of the details. So first I need to enter the email address. Now I'm not going to enter these details manually. Instead I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. Now here I have received the response from Gravity Forms, and when I click on any of these fields I can see this Gravity Forms, and when I click on this I can see all the response that I have received from there. Here I need to enter the email address, and the email address that we have received in the response is dummy75@pabblytudes.com. Now in the course ID, I have to open my Thrivecart account. So this is my Thrivecart account, and I want to enroll this user in this Python for beginners. So I'm going to click on this edit, and then on the top in this URL I can find the course ID, which I am going to copy and paste that over here. Next, I need to enter the name. So I'm going to follow the same process of mapping. Click on this Gravity Forms and enter my name as dummy, put space and then user. Now tags, order ID and these fields are not required ones. So for now, I'm going to skip this. If you want to enter these details, you can enter following the help desk given below these fields. Now in the purchase type, I am going to select this as none. As my purchase type is none, I need not require to enter the purchase ID or the order ID. And then in the email notification, do I want to send the email notification to my students or not? So I'm going to select this as also none. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. Now that I've entered all these details, I'm simply going to click on the Save and Send Test Request. And here I can see that I have received the response and this response is a positive one. The name was dummy user, email address was dummy75@prablitudes.com. Now let's open my Thrivecart account and let's go back. So I'm going to click on this My Students and here I can see that I have again created this dummy user instantly and automatically. I'm going to click on this View Profile and here I can see that I have created this learner in this particular course itself. So now to summarize, we took Gravity Forms as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a form and received that response here in this workflow. And then we moved to the next step where we wanted to create the new student as soon as the form submission has been done. So we took Thrivecart Learn Plus as my action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all these details with the help of a method called mapping, clicked on the Save and Send Test Request button and received the response as this learner being created automatically and instantly in my Thrivecart Learn Plus account. So this is how this automation workflow will run, and here we have successfully created automation between Gravity Forms and Thrivecart Learn with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.